I wanted to send a message, to folks who really care about what we do, and the message is basically this. I did not want my children to grow up in a country where the press is called the enemy of the people. Brian, you and I have grown up in a country for the last several decades here where, Republicans and Democrats wanted to be in power in Washington, but they didn't demonize us to this extent. And I think I think it started off as an act based on my reporting that the president threw out fake news, the enemy of the people at the beginning, just to sort of taunt and troll us. And that has essentially gotten out of control. And now it's gotten to the point where his supporters, some of his supporters, many of them are wonderful people, but some of his supporters feel it's okay to lash out at us in ways that I think put us in danger. And I think we have to hit the pause button and think deeply about whether or not this is the kind of country we want to hand off to our kids.
Some of your critics say if this really was a dangerous time to tell the truth in America, you wouldn't be able to write a book about it.
Yeah.
What do you say to them?
Well, I don't want it to become a more dangerous time. And as you and I both know, Brian, we had a pipe bomb delivered to CNN's headquarters last fall. And as I lay out in this book, I've received a number of death threats. I'm not the only one. A number of news anchors and reporters who cover this president on a daily basis receive death threats. We don't know how serious they are. It could just be people venting out there, venting their frustrations, and I get that. We all get mad about what we see on the news on a daily basis. But
some
the
are
question,
serious.
the question is right.
Cases,
That's right.
yeah.
And the question is whether or not somebody crosses that line and does something that hurts somebody or perhaps kills a journalist. And as I write in the book, Brian, I think at that point we cross over into a different era for the United States, where we join a list of other countries around the world where the press is not safe to do their jobs, and we just can't do that. We cannot take that step because I think it's a far slipperier slope than we possibly can imagine at this point.
Yeah, can't let it happen here.